Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Helen's Nook. Juicy gist. So if you want to hear the story, stick around, don't go nowhere. Alright, let's jump right into this video. So by now I know you'd have seen the caption on the video. So actually this particular house help, she has worked for me before. She was the first house help I ever employed. Got married in 2016. Yeah, so in 2017 I gave birth in January, and then my stylist baby too was with me. So I was just like, it was like I was taking care of twins, and then I was still going to work, so the workload was too much and I had to employ a house help. And I think she came in either April or May. So she came and then she worked for some time, like 3 months, and then she said she was tired, she wanted to leave. Fine, no problem. So sometimes she used to call, she would just call, just say hello and things like that. She has even come visited once. So recently, I think in January, in January she called. She was like, because she told me before that she had started a business, jewelry business, and then the thing was going. So in that January when she called, she was like, the business has crashed because of the COVID. You know, she ate capital with everything. So the business that she was looking for a job, that if I know of anything, that she just let her know. And I said okay. And then I needed the help around the house because my husband goes to work, and then me too. I resumed work fully, and the children, they go to school, so just helping around the house and things like that. So I needed that little help. Then I called her to come. So eventually she came. I think she came February 11th. Yeah, she came February 11th, and then she started working. So that particular day, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. So she came, and then it was weekend. So I was like, no, she came to meet me that she wanted to tell me that she won't go to church, or that she does not have anything to wear. I'm like, are you okay? You don't go to church? She said she doesn't have any. Then I asked her, you've worked with me before, right? She said yes. You know I'm a Christian, right? She said yes. Do you think I'll go to church and then you'll be at home? Does that even make sense at all? Then she said no. I said, I didn't even reply. I just left, and then I walked away. Then I think I told my husband. He was like, I should just let her stay for that Sunday. She said she does not have anything to wear, that she will make arrangements for the next week. The thing did not go down well actually. So, but eventually we left her. We went to church that Sunday. Then my husband asked her, hope next week you will go to church. This one you are not going to do. She said yes. Okay. The next week came now. We went to church. Everybody went to church. The problem is this: once you mention church in the house, she will just start carrying face. She will just be angry, things like that. For what reason now? If you know that you were not going to go to church, you know I'm a Christian, why did you even come at all? Doesn't make sense, right? Okay. So the next week she sluggishly followed us to church, and I took the children to the children's session, and then we're in the adult session. So after like 30 minutes inside, she just left and went out. She was there for a very long time. When it was almost closing time, she came back to the church. Okay, so I didn't even talk to her. I didn't answer. I was just like, I can't deal. Then I think my husband now talked with her, and then we found out that she said that she does not like redeem. Okay, FYI, I'm a redeemer, and a proud one for that. So she said she does not like redeem. Please, my people, is redeem how will I call it, a spiritual church that they do some kind of, I don't know, but I have never seen. So since 2000 and God knows when, I've been attending this church. But so she said she does not like the thing, that she only goes to white garment church. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to diss any denomination or something, but it's just a story that I'm trying to put across. So she said she does not attend, she does not like Redeem, that she does not like the way they do things. There's only white garment church she attends. That's what she told my husband. Actually, she didn't tell me that she only goes to white garment church, that one thing, this, sha, those kinds of things. So when I came back, my husband told me the gist. I was like, I don't even want to hear, so she shouldn't even tell me. Okay, so I think for 2 consecutive weeks we didn't go to church. Something happened, sha, so it was some issues like that. We didn't go to church. So there was this Sunday again, the second time I actually that day was still forced her to go to church with me. She sluggishly followed. Then on this last one, what happened? This particular day, I woke up in the morning. This was already to 8. This girl just woke up. Well, it's now she wants to start sweeping the house. I'm like, today is Sunday, what are you doing? Drop that broom, bathe these children, then let everybody prepare for church, because we don't actually eat. It's only the children that eat before we go to church. So get them dressed, let's go to church. Then she started carrying face like started carrying face. Me, I know they look at your face before you go to the church with me. So eventually we all left for church that day. The children too went to the children's section, and then we went to church. So that day was a praise service in church. So we met Sunday school. Immediately after Sunday school, praise did not start immediately, because it was a praise service, and so the pastor wanted to do some things, and then we just praised till the close of the service. So that was it all. So eventually praises started, and when praises started, she left the auditorium and went out. She was there for like, if not more than 45 minutes. Then my husband now told me to go and look for her and call her inside. I said okay. Then I went inside, I called her. She said, Auntie, I'm tired, I cannot stay in that place again. I'm like, inside the church that you're calling that place. And the funny thing is that where I met her around the children's section. She was discussing with my children through the window. So I was like, what are you doing here? She said that she cannot stay in the church room, that she's tired. I'm like, you think that is making you to run from God? Do you think that thing can save you? Now you are running from God. Is it that you will go and the thing that you are running to, or what's pursuing you, can actually save you? I just try to talk to her. I'm like, this one that you are doing doesn't make sense. You come to church, come and stay outside and do things. So I just told her to leave the children's section, to leave my children alone. She's not using my children as an excuse that they are the reason why she's here. That if she wants to stay outside, she should go somewhere else. She wants to hang around somewhere else, not around the children. So I left her and came back into church. I told my husband what she said. My husband said okay. So we closed from church. We got home. We didn't talk to her at all. We just ignored her to do whatever she was doing. So and then I told her that day. I told my husband, babes, this girl, she's leaving. He was like, how? Why now? You know. I'm like, me, I'm a Christian, yeah, but I am not the die by fire 10 days night, all night prayer kind of person that I'll come and be killing and binding for something that does not even concern me. If you're a Nigerian, you know what I'm talking about. So eventually my husband was now trying to say no, that he's pitying her, and we should understand that it might just be something that is oppressing her, that does not want her to be in the presence of God. I said no. Me, from the little I know as a Christian, there is a difference between when you are possessed of something and when something is oppressing you. You know, there are people that things are happening to you, see the willingness, they want to change, you know, they want a positive thing to happen in them, you like, they have that zeal, then it's not this one that is not even willing at all to go to church is a problem. If you say come to church, you will just be carrying face